Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. On the Just My Opinion podcast, we talk about entertainment across the African scene. So if you're interested in topics like that, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. Today we are going to be talking about Wizkid advice, sharing wisdom. You know, somebody like Wizkid who has been in the industry for years and who has the numbers, like the ambassador likes to remind us, numbers don't lie. He has the numbers to back his journey so far. When he shares wisdom, it's something that we need to react to and listen to. Hi, ambassador.
Hello, people. It's your boy Ambassador again doing his thing.
So, Lesico official. That's the person who shared the post on Facebook. I met Wizkid in Ghana and I asked him for a piece of advice. He told me to preserve myself. He said my voice can't be on every song simply because I am an artist. He said I can't be seen in every club, that I should just preserve myself and give fans just the music. That's Bella Shmoda. I hope I'm
Bella
pronouncing
Shmura.
Shmoda. Yeah. So, what do you think about this wisdom from Wizkid?
No, so I don't think this is any wisdom coming from Wizkid. It's just basic from three economics knowledge, where they said demand and supply, excess supply, less value, scarcity, more value. So these basic principles in life, if applied in various sectors, just gives you more value, more leverage, more money, and all the other good things that come with it. So, but there's a double edge to these things, right? It depends on the brand. I was just watching a podcast where I refer to some, by now people watch Just My Opinion podcast, can already tell the podcast I love to watch. I would love to watch things like The Honest Bunch, Nedu Wazobia, what's this other girl's name? What's her name? The Gen Z Badi, all of those people on The Honest Bunch. And then terms and conditions, where we have people like what's his name, Excel, this other girl, what's her name? So on those, on this particular podcast, Honest Bunch, Nedu was saying that they were talking about the whole mobile issue, and they were saying that at times arts is difficult to support them because it's a recent episode, I think like a week ago or so. They were talking about artists why it's difficult to support them because they start acting cocky when they get sponsorship. So when they're in trouble, you cannot actually stand up for them because they were shunning you or they ignoring you when they felt that they had blown up. And then Sean Kuti, who was on the set on that day, he was a guest on the podcast, was saying that at times it's not even the artist's fault. At times the label has also told the artist that you need to brand yourself like this. Hence that disconnects you from your street following, the media that was supporting you organically or genuinely. You start creating a brand which does not tie with your brand, and then there's that disconnect. Hence, when you are now in trouble, or when you were saying like, you don't know if it's witchcraft or it's jazz, when most artists get abandoned by their labels, the fall is really steep. So Shane was explaining that at times there's no support system because when they sign these artists, they somehow disconnect them from all of their natural support system. And the artist is living in that illusion that they are on the top they are on the top, yeah. But when they disconnect all of their support from this artist, it's a free fall. So now coming to this case, if you are a man of the street kind of man, like how do they call this guy, Portable, don't go and start forming rich guy, English. I don't care about the street vibe because your brand is the street. But if you're a well cleaned up brand like Wizkid, international acts, the girls like you looking young, father of many nations kind of vibe, you can stick to that kind of brand. So everybody should just play with their brand. But I think generally it's a general rule of value or economics. Scarcity adds value. And I think that's just the fundamentals of this message is giving Bella Shmura.
Yeah, what comes to my mind is like, okay, this is an artist younger than Wizkid, and when he sees Wizkid, the thought process is like, okay, let me get some advice from this person. I think we have previously spoken on this podcast about like one of the virtues that is needed for growth is this humility, this okay, I want to take advice, I want to seek counsel from this person because they have been here for a longer period of time and they know more than me. So I think also him sharing that on social media, it shows that okay, he listened to the advice and he feels like okay, I should tell people that Wizkid told me this and stuff like that. So it just shows the kind of value that he puts into what Wizkid is saying. So I'm just going on to talk about like the mindset that makes one generation want to pour knowledge into another generation, because the older generation has poured knowledge and he's seen like this is how you value the
Value.
wisdom or the knowledge advice I'm sharing to you, so it makes them want to do more for you. So anyway, I just reading the comment and this article, like that was one of the things that was just ringing in my mind. Yeah.
But in Cameroon is the opposite.
I mean, we've said that. We've said
Why does
that.
that guy person clearance is claiming overload?
Yeah,
What
like
about our president guy who said,
over
Ash, what
Sabi.
the no, there was this line on in one fish somewhere he said, not tell me how to spend how he said something about don't tell me how to spend money, give me the money and I'll know how to spend the money. Something like that.
Yeah,
I just forgotten the line.
yeah. I mean, we have.
Very common thing in the industry, the upcoming guys just feel like because internet came in their time or I don't know what, they just feel like they know you don't know. Maybe because you are not on Google and you're not on TikTok or you're not all of those things, you are not a clearance man, you don't know the things that happen in the world. But believe me, this guy has lived longer than you. If he's that successful, that things he knows you don't know.
Right, right. And it's only wise tapping in from that. Let's talk about our sponsors, Echo.online.
Still in the same line, I'm a relatively older G. There are certain things I know you don't know. Online is one of those things I know that you don't know. And I'm going to tell you about it. If you like, you behave like some Cameroonian artists and some clearance, don't listen. Or you behave like Bella Shmurda and you target other artists and tell your fellow artists like, this is wisdom. Online is an app adapted for African artists, built by Africans for Africans. It's to help you monetize your art. Monetize your art, I mean, you could stream your music, sell tickets, sell merchandise, get bookings, and all of those good stuff. But the first step is to build a profile on Online, get your fans to follow you. When you have a significant number, then you can start monetizing your ads. Also, they have solid analytics which you could use as leverage to prove conversion or to get endorsement deals. What do I mean by that? Get your fans to follow you, 5,000 followers. When you are selling your merchandise, selling tickets, if you see that 50% of your fans are buying 25%, that's a conversion rate you can put on the table, and you can use that to negotiate solid deals and endorsements. So get on Online and then share your success story with us. Ambassador said. So
Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Just My Opinion podcast. As usual, we always want to know what you think in the comment section below. So let us know. Subscribe and hit the notification button, and see you guys next time. Bye.